Back in late 2024, I finished writing a book called Risk Reduction and Resilience, which was based on the 2024 World Economic Forum Risk Review, which is absolutely awesome and fairly easy to read report. Goes through the top 12 risks to the global economy. Now, I'm just going to pick out three today because, in some respects, it's one of these I told you so moments. So let's have a look. The top one that is on everyone's mind at the moment, geopolitics as a major risk. So if you have, broadly speaking, nutters in charge at the highest level of global governance, where we've seen a transition from the stable-ish world order of let's have peaceful trade routes around the world so that we can have outsourcing, stable trade. I'll swap you cheap labour for your high-tech goods. I'll swap you rare earth materials for your feedstocks, your soybeans. That's quite stable. But then if you get some people that decide to go making war, creating war, starting wars for purely material gain, going back to the age of empires, where if you just wanted to get richer and richer, you just stole another bit of land. Now, unfortunately, the world is full now. Everything is taken. Everything belongs to someone now. We are where we are. Obviously, there's still bits and pieces contested, but the stable world order has been kept in place since the Second World War by this sort of world agreement that America would sort of play the system and have the petrodollar. So we forced to use the basic currency, the backup currency of the dollar, and in return, America offered stability by sort of global defense. It's all gone. It's all gone. So that's like the foundation, and that leads on to the thing that is, for a variety of reasons, is going to hit us again and again and again. It's continued resource shocks. So as a business, if you're making something, you need to know that your supply chain is stable. And I'm just going to give you a couple of examples here. Obviously, right today, now, this is April 26, we've got the oil shock. We've got 20-40% of global oil transport is sort of on a pause, shall we say. Bearing in mind that the whole GDP of the world is based on oil, to first approximation, cuts in oil supply will inevitably lead to cuts in GDP. My understanding is mainstream media is massively underestimating the effects of the current oil shock because they don't want everyone to get too upset too quickly. But it was all in the book. It's all in the World Economic Forum. They said, watch out for these routes. Watch out for these little choke points all around the world. How will they affect your business? And where's your risk strategy? If you haven't got a risk strategy, you're in a pretty dangerous place right now. As a successful business owner, if you want to keep being successful, get that long-term strategy in place. The third one, just because it's on the news all the time at the moment, the dreaded AI. And that's coming at us in so many angles. We're getting the fear, uncertainty, and doubt about losing jobs. If you have a job through a screen, AI agents, which mainly means large language models at the moment, if your job can be done through a screen, AI can potentially take your job. Obviously, there's a little bit of a humour there, that if you if you can fix a tap, if you can do some rewiring, if you can reconnect the gas supply, I see you at much less risk of AI taking your job. But you, as a business owner, be very wary of the hype. So some of the big AI companies are saying, yeah, agents, you're going to be able to streamline your business. There's going to be so many cost savings. Oh, whoopee-doo, wonderful. Just read the small print, and I urge you to take a look at the case studies going around at the world at the moment, where some large businesses have overcommitted to AI and they've come a cropper. So do your research there. So what am I saying here? Read my book. Risk Reduction and Resilience. 3 of the things that were in the book, told you so. Geopolitics, effects on your business. Resource shocks, how are you protecting yourself as best you can. And what are the genuine impacts of AI on your business today and looking forwards. So if you want to know more, there's links around here, available on Amazon. Call me direct if you want to discuss what's in the book. What you'll find is at the end of each chapter, there's some little questionnaires for you to examine for yourself. Do it yourself. Examine the robustness, the resilience of your business. And if you want to know more, if you want me to go through an audit of your business about the other risks that you're maybe not seeing, just give me a bell. Cheers. Have a great day.